It was my birthday party. Me and my kids. In the middle of the night, he decides he's going to go hunting. And he's gone for 4 days. I knew we had a problem. After the 4 days was over, he called the house and wanted to come home. And I asked him where he'd been. And when he came in, he told me that he had this problem. I did not know what crack was. I had no idea what crack was. I knew he drank a lot, more than a lot. And we had addressed that a few times, and to no avail. And then this progressed on for probably 6 months. And he lost tons of weight. Our business that we had went to absolutely nothing. Our lights were being cut off. Water was being cut off. We lost everything. And then a friend of ours was on the internet, and she looked up Narconon. And she called me with the number. And I just kind of pushed it to the side for a while. And then one evening, a friend of his called me, and he was in the emergency room. And they thought he overdosed. So they called me, and I went up there and got him. And they were going to put him back out on the street. And I couldn't let that happen. So I called Narconon. And they talked to me, and I was real impressed with the sauna process. And what impressed me the most is they wanted to talk to him, the actual addict. And they got his information, and an hour later he was on a plane. When the addiction was really bad, out of control, he was never home. You know, he was gone all the time. He always had an excuse to be on the job. Then when you go to the job site, he was never there. The guy said he'd just left. So finding him was the obstacle in itself. And then one Monday morning, I go to answer the phone, and it's our bank calling saying that we were overdrawn. We had $10,000 on our account. It was gone. So I told them to take some out of the savings account, and they said, that's gone also. Just those kinds of things. I mean, never had any money. Our money was gone. Never could find him anywhere. You could never contact him on the phone. He was just this phantom person. And now, if he doesn't call me 5 times a day, I get scared. You know, he's very dependable and responsible now. You know, if he says he's on a job site, you can go to the job site and you can find him there. And he's working with the customers, and he doesn't lose his temper as he did before. His communication skills are outrageous. It's phenomenal watching him work with people now. And back then it was, you didn't want to get out of the truck because he was always screaming and hollering and throwing things and always angry. And now it's like a different person, you know, and it's really awesome. It will bring your family back together. Before Narconon, we had no communication. We have 4 children. He has 2 girls, and I have a girl and a boy. We weren't talking to any of them. None of them wanted to be around us. They didn't want to be around him because of the addiction. They didn't want to be around me because I stayed with him. And now, you know, we have relations with all of our children and our 5 grandchildren. He has the respect back that's pretty amazing.